He gets on Twitter and he's like,
I just got the title for this video. 2 girls, 1 Hasan. Men goon to you, responding to Hasan's meltdown about me. So, check this out, right? Me, personally, I know nothing about Hasan. Like, this is the most exposure to his stuff that I'm gonna get. I mean, all I know is he does political stuff on his Twitch channel. And then, he shocked his dog. And I found that out when Felian did his joke on her stream when he said, Kaya, place. Kaya, place. And then she went after that other streamer with a taser. So, yeah, we're gonna check it out. I mean, well, technically, in her defense, she is quite goonable by internet standards. And really not that much of a putback, or really not that much of an offensive reaction in terms of, calling her goonable, or, saying that men goon to her. Because she is quite goonable, and this is the internet. The bar really isn't that high. But you know what, before we go off on an entire tangent, why don't we check it out? And again, you guys, thank you for the likes and subscribe. And here we go.
The other day, I made a video about the Pragmata video game drama and covered some insane opinions people were having about it. How the game activated some fatherly instinct in some men, and how people were calling those men creepy incels for having the basic human desire to start a family. A small part of that video was covering far-left Twitch streamer Hasan Piker's awful opinion about it. I will play that segment in its entirety so you have some context.
Yeah.
What's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff, and I don't understand like why this has become a thing that they care about. Like, if you're a gamer,
they care about it because it's in a video game. It's not that hard.
You should care about things that you actually experience. You should care about things you actually enjoy.
You do know, what's so wrong about this one is that desire, or basically yearning for something, is actually a regular human's experience. Like, the yearning to be a part of a family, the yearning to have children, the yearning to pass on a legacy. Yet for some reason, he doesn't understand that. And he's on Twitch.
Boy, right? If you're a lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care? Like, why do you care about having children, or like riding for having children? Like, it's just not something that you're gonna experience ever for your life, for the rest of
the question is, why is he crashing out about a video game? I mean, if he's such a sex haver, why does he care? Right? Our sex haver over here is so concerned about these quote-unquote unfuckable losers, or what they care about. Why does he care? That's the question.
Your life, right? This is something that I never understand.
Wow, maybe there's a reason people...
I don't think he does. I don't think he will ever understand.
People are yearning to start a family and
there we go,
can't afford to have one and can't seem to find a partner. They feel alienated from their work and atomized from their community. If only there was a political commentator around to speak about all this. Oh well, guess not. First of all, the only care about something if it affects you is extremely libertarian coded, and also very weird coming from a guy who understandably wants everybody to care about a genocide that is happening across the ocean. Second of all, what is this nihilistic...
I mean, he literally just isolated that particular segment, and apart from that, he's on Twitch. Like, literally where these quote-unquote losers hang out. So, yeah. Guy went off the rails on this one.
Or shit. You never aspire for anything.
Then again, I mean, the only reason I've heard about him is because he's a dog shocker.
Never aim for greatness and meeting. And I love how he's like, unfuckable losers. Like, okay, congrats on the sex, bro. Check out this sex haver over here. I'm sure all those unfuckable losers could easily go to foreign brothels and pay for sex like you, Hasan. Also, 35? No kids? Sitting in his ugly ass $600 Gucci sweater. I swear I've never seen this guy in a fucking normal ass t-shirt. Sitting on his high horse, looking down at people, for wanting something more.
The horse ain't that high. The horse ain't that high.
More out of life. I don't understand how someone could be so mentally mind raped that this is their reaction to such like a simple, wholesome concept. That was 3 minutes of a 30-minute long video. I didn't think much of it, I just uploaded it and moved on. The next day I woke up and my YouTube homepage was flooded with videos like Shoe0nHead just ended Hasan, Shoe0nHead destroys Hasan, Shoe0nHead finishes on Hasan. Wait, what?
I like that one. I should start doing that on my vids.
I had no idea what was going on. And to my surprise, he actually responded back, which then prompted a bunch of new videos. Hasan just had his biggest meltdown. Hasan's biggest meltdown yet. Shoe0nHead has completely mind-broken Hasan. His response to me couldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
Right? Right?
What an unbearable way to exist, dude. Oh, I'm getting all my politics from Shoe0nHead. Ooh, look at me. I'm an emo girl. Ooh, look at me. 4chan guys who are now 38
An emo girl? Never got that vibe from her.
years old want to fap to me. Why would you openly admit that you listen to Shoe0nHead? What the is wrong with you?
In this video, I'm going to show my raw reaction to his response, and throughout that will be sprinkled in like normal commentary. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest, I was really debating whether or not to do a response to his response, but like, everyone else is covering this crash out, so why wouldn't I, the subject of said crash out, cover it myself? Like,
Yeah,
there's
why
currently
not?
a resolution in Congress.
To be honest, I honestly didn't cover his crash out because I didn't follow him. And I honestly couldn't care less, but now that she has, yeah, I'm in.
To like disavow Hasan Piker, the same thing that they did to Nick Fuentes, disavowing private citizens for what they said on the internet. What are we doing here? Does our government really have nothing better to do? Like, there is so much going on in the country right now, so much going on in the world right now. I feel like decades worth of news happens like every week. Every day there is a breaking story of the most insane stuff you've ever heard in your life. Everyone is expected to have a fully formed opinion immediately. But the reality is, when a story first breaks, you're probably not seeing the full picture. And that's why for 5 years now, I have been using today's sponsor, Ground News. So let's quickly give them a shout out before we dive into today's reaction and video, shall we?
Yep.
When you browse the news, you will probably arrive at completely different conclusions depending on what outlet you see first. For example, if you saw this headline first, you might think things are going according to plan and the war may be over soon. And this is just a smart pressure.
I mean, as the song goes, everything's going according to plan. Honestly, don't know how to say it in Russian.
Tactic to get the deal done. However, if you saw this headline first, you might think that things are going to escalate. And if you saw this headline first, you might think Trump is going crazy and probably is not emotionally stable enough to even be the president. 3 headlines, 3 completely different conclusions. And that's why today's sponsor, Ground News, is so important. Ground News is a website and an app designed to make reading the news easier and more data-driven. Every day they pull in thousands of stories from all around the world, and each story comes with visual breakdowns of political leanings and ownership bias. Let's go back to that story to see it in action. Right away, you can see that 117 outlets covered this story. That's a lot. You can also see the bias distribution chart for the story. The coverage was pretty even all across the political spectrum. And under that, you can check the overall factuality and ownership. You can even see who broke the news first, which is pretty cool. But one of my favorite features of Ground News has to be the blind spot feature. It is so fun. It basically shows you news stories that have been covered by one side of the political spectrum, but ignored by the other. For example, here's a story about how the US government wants Google to share data on an unidentified Canadian Trump critic. Bizarre and dystopian. 32 outlets covered this story, 22 were left-wing, and only 2 were right-wing.
That's actually quite scary. That they don't want Google to share specific data about one person who's an anti-Trump. Quite terrifying if you think about it.
That's insane. I am definitely going to read up on this. I've been using Ground News for years now. It is one of the first apps I check in the morning. It really helps me digest all the news better and helps cut through all the noise. But don't just take my word on it. The Nobel Peace Center called it an excellent way to stay informed, avoid echo chambers, and expand your worldview. Best of all, I'm currently offering 40% off their Vantage plan, which is the plan I use to access all their amazing features. So go to ground.news/shoe or use the QR code here on screen, or use the link in the video description down there. Big thank you to Ground News for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. I can always count on you. Right? And now, without further ado, let's get back to this video. So I thought it would be fun if someone joined me responding to this, because it is so ridiculous. I needed somebody to like bounce off with, because I felt like I needed some like emotional moral support, because I feel like I'm going insane watching this. So I am joined here today with the lovely Smug Alana, the VTuber, everyone's favorite Oshi.
Hey guys, I'm a JPEG and I would bow, but I can't, so just pretend I am doing it right now.
No, nice bounce.
Well, I mean, it'll get the music, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you were on the last Shoe0nHead video. I will literally shoot myself if you bring that shit up in here, okay? Why? What do you want me to do? Myself in the face, not die in the process, but at least lose significant chunks of my brain so I can operate at the same substandard, suboptimal IQ level that Shoe0nHead and her dumb audience operates in, so I can do a regular response to that? Is that what you want me to do?
Why is he so mad?
Still has yet to bring up anything.
Nothing. 0 points. Like, 0 points addressed.
How many seconds in are we?
I basically made the same joke in.
Yeah, really angry. And I'm not really sure. I mean, usually when a person's angry, they point to something, and this is what I'm so angry about. Point X is what I'm so angry about, but no, he's just like crashing out that, this is what you want me to do, blah, 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 blah. He's not really pointing at anything.
In my video about like giving myself brain damage so I could understand. Trying to follow the logic here. Let me just give myself some brain damage. Imagine being that chatter. Like, hey, Hasan, did you check out this video? Do you want me?
Ooh, look at me. I'm an emo girl, and I change my politics all the time. Ooh.
Time out.
Please.
Emo?
Yeah, like I said, don't get that vibe from her. Like, where did that come from? I think he's just trying to pull as many insults as he can, or at least, what he perceives as insults. Like, incel has lost its meaning because they think, it's the most insulting thing they could think of. At that particular point, like, chud, I think it's all lost its meaning, and he's just trying to pull as many insults as he can that he thinks would hurt the other person. And now he's got, like, 2 girls. I'm literally ragging on him. This is gonna hurt. This is actually gonna hurt. He won't be able to sleep at night if he sees this. Like, I promise you, this guy, if he hasn't lost sleep already, he will lose sleep over this. Like, 2 girls ragging on him. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. He's gonna lose sleep over this one.
Hold on. For me, it's the wild way that he frames having nuanced opinions, like, depending on the subject. Like, God forbid you disagree with Hasan Piker, the arbiter of correct opinions of the internet.
I do not have that many videos. I have like 100 videos in the span of like a decade. You could go randomize and click on any of those videos, and you wouldn't be able to tell if it was made today or 10 years ago. Which, honestly, I shouldn't be bragging about. But, okay, my point is, I haven't changed that much. And the things I have changed my mind about, I'm very open about. The way he's framing people changing their minds, changing their political opinions over time.
Yeah, as a person, you should be able to change your mind based on evidence, and specifically based on what is right. And the thing is, if you hold on to an ideology, if you hold on to one specific opinion, just so you wouldn't be, just so you'd hold on to an audience, I guess, that's just wrong. I mean, you're supposed to change with time. You're supposed to change with evidence. And, well, you're supposed to change based on what's right.
Time as like a bad thing is bizarre, especially as a guy whose goal is, I assume, to change people's mind politically. He's totally for people changing their minds politically, but only when they change their mind to agree with him. He supports people changing their mind as new information presents itself. He supports iDubbbz apologizing for the crime of being funny 5 years ago. But when it comes to me changing my mind on like 3 things over the course of a decade, that's bad. Like, yes, I've changed on a few things, obviously. From the ages 23 to 35, yes, your opinions are gonna change a little sometimes.
No way, really?
Like, you probably don't believe the same things you believed, like, 10 years ago.
No, absolutely not. Well, I think in that video that you talked about, I don't know, I remember like a couple of months ago, you were like, I had a baby, and then I lived in the city, and then I was like, man, maybe safety and putting money into the police isn't that bad, you guys. And that was different when you were
Yeah, this guy is definitely going to lose sleep over this one. And if the moment he sees this one, he's definitely going after VTubers next. I mean, if he won't see this by himself, I promise you, his audience, his chat will show it to him.
Like 20 or 25.
Right, exactly. Like, when I was living in, like, sheltered suburbs, I was like, hey, Jab! The police, and then you live, and then you're an adult with a child, and you live in the city, and it's like, oh, actually, no, we need more police.
Never mind.
I just confuse terminally left-right brained people. I always have. Hyper-partisan people absolutely hate me because they can't just like put me into a neat little box and then smash that box with a hammer. Hasan usually can hand-wave away critics like, oh, they're just an Israel shill, they're just a Zionist. He can't do that with me. He hand-waves them away by calling them neocons or neoliberals. He can't do that with me.
He can't, and therefore the guy is losing sleep over it.
Right incels. He can't do that with me, so what does he do? He malfunctions and starts calling me emo. Like, okay man, you got me. Emo is when eyeliner, I guess. In the hyper-partisan mind, it is completely...
Yeah, I think that's the way people use incel now. They're just, trying to pull the most insulting thing they can think of. And I guess for Hasan, I mean, you can't call this an incel, therefore, emo.
Possible to hold several non-contradictory opinions at the same time, like wanting free healthcare but also wanting a strong border. Like, to me, those aren't contradictory whatsoever. In fact,
in other words, she represents a balance, and these people can't live on balance. Why? Because they'll lose their jobs. I mean, that's why these people, like, go on the fringes of left or right, for the simple reason that they will lose their jobs if God forbid the world finds a balance.
That works together. You don't want to override your healthcare system, right? Your focus should be American citizens. Like, in their mind, like, Denmark doesn't exist, right? They think like, oh, if you think unions are important, you must also be for minors having HRT. Like, no. If you believe in public transportation, you also have to believe in abolishing prisons. Like, no. Sorry, no. I don't know how my ideology is confusing. I don't know how they see that as, like, flip-flopping or being a grifter. When to me, it's, like, completely normal, common sense stuff.
Because most of them can't understand the need for balance.
Like, you can't have a country in decay like this.
Or they do understand, and they just can't, live with it in a sense that they will lose their jobs.
You can't. It will not be fixed by people like Hasan telling young men not to aspire for anything and saying stupid shit like telling people it's cool to steal.
Would you steal from Whole Foods?
I'm pro stealing from big corporations.
Like, what in the fucking LARP is that? Yeah, stealing is so cool, dude. Let's just steal from big corporations so those big corporations move out of that community, and then that community turns into a crime-ridden, unsafe shithole ghost town and a food desert. Like, yeah, bro, you're really...
To be fair, same argument for piracy, I guess. But
fighting the man. Listen, you can tell people that billionaires are the real enemy until you are blue in the face, and it might be true, but Jeff Bezos isn't the one stabbing them on a train, you know? You can't have a peaceful, functioning, socialist, or even social democratic society with the delusional social policies of Hasan Piker. You just can't. Anyway, sorry, I'm going on a tangent. It's just so funny he sees my politics as, like, incoherent, when to me, his politics are the ones that are incoherent. The video was barely political. My response to him was
because his policies are extremist.
About his, like, nihilistic mindset when it comes to young men. Because for years, we had to watch the media shove this guy down our throat like he was the Joe Rogan of the left. Oh, he was gonna save young men from the alt-right.
When was Hasan Piker before he did Twitch? I honestly don't know. This is like the most exposure I've had of him. Someone please put it down, thank you.
Pipeline. By the way, this guy is never going to be the Joe Rogan of the left because, like, Joe Rogan, at least Joe Rogan from years ago, I don't know about now, was all about listening to other people's beliefs and hearing other people's opinions. Hasan does not do that. Hasan closes his ears and goes, la la la, I can't hear you, you're stupid, I'm smart. For years, we had to listen to how this guy is gonna push young men away from the GOP. They are leaving the GOP, but they're not going to the Democrats, and I don't know if they're going to the left either. But anyway, my video was not political. In fact, the only part that, like, was political was the part where I agree with Hasan about the genocide in Gaza.
If you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience.
Very weird coming from a guy who understands
that you actually experience, but the guy doesn't understand yearning. Is that the point? What's going on? Or is he just angry that, you know, people actually care about a video game?
Wants everybody to care about a genocide that is happening across the ocean. My point there was, you can't be telling young men to only care about things that directly affect them, and then make it your life mission to tell those same young men to care about things that don't directly affect them.
Do you want me to lose chunks of my brain? Do you want me to John Fetterman myself so I can understand the compelling argument the Shoe0nHead makes, one that should have been left in the dustbin of history all the way back in 2016?
As if opinions from 2016 aren't still here today that are good.
Literally, technically, I mean, I'll put my stats on the screen. I am literally more relevant today than 2016. Like, more people are watching. So these aren't opinions from 2016. These are opinions from now, Hasan.
Wow.
People disagree with you now.
Look at me as an emo girl. 4chan guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me.
Here's the thing. I don't doubt it that, you know, some of them or a lot of them do, but that's not the entire thing. Right? It's like, I'm pretty sure some guys rap to him. But the thing is, he's just, I guess, like, he's trying to pull the most insulting thing he could think of. That's it.
Wait, 4chan guys want to fap to me? Wait, I thought it was super cool and progressive to have, like, an army of men who simp for you online. That's not very woke of you, Hasan.
First of all, I like how you used the word fap.
That's so old, isn't it? It's like gooning now.
Yes, it's gooning. Come on, get with the times. It should have been left in 2016, Hasan. Come on. If this was said by anyone else, he would be calling it massage.
This guy is definitely going to lose sleep over it the moment he sees it.
Misogynistic and sexist, but it's being said by someone with the hive mind approved opinion, so it's okay. It's called dark woke, chud. We decided to become more hypocritical and annoying. You wouldn't get it. If I was getting paid for men to fap to me like many of his friends and ex-girlfriend porn star do for a living, that would be fine, he would support it. But since I don't do that and I'm just like a normal YouTuber, it's a way to insult and degrade me. It is interesting though how Hasan uses unfuckable as an insult to hurl towards.
See, oh yeah, she's right. Unfuckable as an insult, and then fappable as an insult. Like, you know, men goon to you as an insult at the same time, so pick a lane, man.
Towards men, and fuckable as an insult to hurl towards women. I think it was Bell Hooks that once argued that patriarchy harms men by reducing their worth to status and conquest, while women are harmed by being reduced to only their desirability and being conquered. You should not be getting feminism mogged by someone who does not call themselves a feminist, Hasan. Not a good look, buddy. And also,
Definitely
bro, you thirst trap more than I ever have in my entire life. You are on the cover of JQ.
GQ.
GQ?
You are on the cover of GQ in a f***ing hot tub. I will put the picture up there as censored as I can. Just to shield everyone's eyes.
Like little rubber duck on his pee-pee.
You are spread eagle in a magazine. Let me read this to you. Let me read what this journal said. Are you ready for this? Here's how Hasan Piker starts each day, working out, shooting the shit. It's Monday, 8:30 a.m. and we're in the backyard of a house in West Hollywood where there's a makeshift private gym with benches, pull-down machines, and dumbbells galore. This is where 34-year-old political influencer keeps his thirsted after body fit.
What?
Thirsted after body fit, okay?
By the way, written by a male too, and I'm just like, I thought it was. Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Because I'm pretty sure guys goon to him too.
Strips his shirt off. An army of girls and gays would kill to be where I am now, next to Piker as he pants in a pair of neon shorts with black Calvin boxers poking out.
The socialist, by the way.
Sunlight glistening off the sweat beading on his chest hairs. So when it's women and gays thirsting after you, then it's a good thing. But God forbid straight men find you attractive. This is the dude that has to keep his girlfriend a secret like some kind of K-pop star so he can like be e-boyfriend for his parasocial female fans. I'm always talking about being married, like when I'm in a relationship, I'm talking about being in a relationship, whatever. I'm the whore, not the one playing e-boyfriend.
You're covered up! You can make the argument with me. When people say like, oh, well, she's just a pair of anime tits on the screen. Okay, fair point. However, Shoe doesn't even like have anything that she wears in her YouTube videos that are like revealing. Like she's very moderate.
People, wait, hold on, sorry. My dad is calling. Wait.
Dad, put me on the phone with him. Hey, we're busy. The left in a MAGA body, bro. That always stuck with me.
A progressive mind in a MAGA body.
The MAGA body, okay.
Being attractive and eating healthy and working out is right wing. What the f are we smoking?
For like a good 3 years, there was this really weird campaign to make Hasan Piker like
he's definitely gonna lose sleep over it.
Progressive masculinity in a bizarre attempt to move men to the left. A progressive in a MAGA body, they said, which like, what the f did they mean by that? Hey guys, we're not all ugly dysgenic freaks. Look, there's one of us who's attractive. What? Mr. Piker's success on camera, in some part, has been aided by the fact that he is.
I guess, I mean, if you think about it, like, you know, like we said before, they're trying to be, because the left is trying to be androgynous or non-threatening. Is that it? Because, you know, they perceive most of men to be threatening. Like, if you look at K-pop, if you look at the newest Harry Potter, you know, cast, they all look so androgynous in the fact that they're non-threatening. Like, you know, they've taken away all the masculine features out of it, so now they're trying to prop him up as this masculine version for the left.
Is, by conventional standards, a very handsome man. He is 6 feet 4 inches tall and built like a professional athlete. A square jaw, a beard, and a head of...
Sounds like someone's gooning.
Thick dark hair. It's the one aspect many of my haters can't shake, Mr. Piker said of his appearance in a Twitch broadcast last year. They can't turn around and be like, you're not hot. Indeed, tens of thousands of viewers may watch his videos for his political views, but many also tune in for their view of Mr. Piker himself, whose social media profiles are littered with suggestive images of his muscly body in states of undress, or thirst traps, as the pictures are known. Some of his fans scrape, screenshot, clip, and repackage them into fan cams that travel across the internet, glorifying Mr. Piker's appearance and indirectly his beliefs. That is yet again another mainstream article saying one of the only reasons people watch Hasan is because he's attractive, and that he uses his appearance and thirst traps to gain a following. So is he like projecting onto me? Is that what this is? Is he like insecure about his thirst traps and his reputation of being nothing but eye candy? And listen, I'm not delusional, okay? Obviously, your looks can help take you further in life, online and offline. Like, if I was morbidly obese or hideously ugly, I probably wouldn't have, like, half the following I have. You can easily say the same thing for Hasan. But at least I organically collected my simps and didn't have some, like, astroturfed glaze fest propping me up for years as some kind of, like, political sex symbol. Embarrassing.
Guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me.
38. You mean 3 years older than us, Hasan?
Oh my god, the people that are in my demographic.
What's so funny is like his little fangirls were coming at me on Twitter like, you're nearly 40 and you dress like a Hot Topic cashier. Like, and Hasan and I are the exact same age. I think we're a month apart in age. And like, look how he dresses. We are literally co-workers at the Hot Topic, okay?
People like Shoe0nHead are basically a humanoid version of a f***ing Reddit aggregator.
Reddit? Reddit hates me.
Literally
I think I have a Reddit account, but I just don't know how to use it. But the thing is, I guess it's just one of those things, like Reddit Roblox. I think I'm just too old to get into it, or you know, it's kind of too late to get in for me to get into the whole thing. That's why, you know, I just sort of, there's no desire for me to actually check it out. Maybe that's one of the reasons why yeah, my whole internet career is down, is because I don't, you know these things, or I have no desire to see these things or to actually get into these things. I don't know.
percent of his audience are f***ing Redditors. Are we f***ing for real right now?
Bro is loved on Reddit. Like, why didn't he say 4chan or Twitter? He's not even funny.
Yeah.
Like, he can't even banter or do the jokes correctly.
Unironically, I think this entire rant, this clip, just sounds like if you were just to post the question, what do you think of Shoe0nHead on r/politics, and then read the comment section.
Yes.
It's just angry Reddit-coded malding. You wanna know the worst part? This is the best thing you could come up with. This is the best you could do.
Jesus Christ. What an unbearable f***ing way to exist, dude. Oh, I'm getting all my politics from Shoe0nHead. If you're getting your politics from a person like Shoe0nHead, you should be embarrassed.
Well, if you're actually getting all of your politics from Hasan, you should be embarrassed. Like she said, actually, like earlier, he doesn't mind changing opinions as long as it conforms to his. He doesn't mind getting all of your political opinions from one source as long as it's from his. So, very extremist point of view.
What do you mean, get your politics from Shoe0nHead? I don't expect my audience to get their politics from me.
Yeah, some of them actually goon to her. So, just like he said.
I expect them to be entertained, to laugh, to think, to engage with the discourse at hand. I don't try to, like, pass off as someone you should get your politics from. I don't think my audience should get their politics from me or any YouTuber for that matter. I think they should do their own research, come to their own conclusions. I just say my opinions, and people are free to agree or disagree. Hasan, on the other hand, like, really thinks he's some serious political commentator. Bro, you're a Twitch streamer.
Yeah.
I'm a YouTuber. But that's the difference between you and I. I know what I am.
Oh my God, the things I want to say to people.
Yeah, I mean, he's on a platform for, like he described what he describes as unfuckable losers. So yeah, that's him.
Like this.
Then say it.
Say it. Say it, pussy.
Change
Change into a suit because I made fun of his Gucci shirt.
Like, you can literally see him scanning his chat of domestic terror. Like Redditor for insults, right?
This is so lazy.
I find it more compelling when someone deconstructs why you're being stupid.
Wait, she said that he probably switched to a suit because of what she said. There's a large probability you could just, sense the insecurity from the guy. Like, you could literally sense it off of him. Calling his audience on a platform. Like, that's his basis of self-worth.
Stupid. I swear, I think if he had an audience that thought it was okay, he would obviously bring up that you're a girl. Stupid woman. It's like he's fighting his bro. Like,
there's a probability if he wasn't such an extremist. The only reason why he's not, going after the fact that Shoe0nHead's a girl is because he's on the left. If he's on the right, he would have probably said it already.
Like instincts.
He's reverting back to bro tips, Hasan Piker.
Yeah.
This week's bro tip is about bringing out the alpha male in you. This is a classic example of what happens when your father doesn't pay attention to you. You turn out to be a slut who's craving for attention, and then I tend to pick you up at a bar late night and bang you out on the first date.
All his insults I've already 8-miled him on, because I've already made fun of the fact that my eyeliner is from 2008. I'm in no position to talk about style. I still do my makeup like it's 2009. I already made fun of the fact that you shouldn't get your politics from me.
So I guess that's his basis for the whole emo thing, the whole eyeliner. I mean, I knew a girl who was doing that, like, well, it was beyond 2015. I wonder if he still does that now. I wonder if it's still her thing. I haven't seen her for quite some time.
We're going to Shoe0nHead for political information. You are deep fried.
He never self-insults. Like, you can make jokes about yourself. Like,
He can't self-deprecate because his self-worth is tied to this whole persona, to this whole thing, to this whole, sex haver thing. That's why he can't self-deprecate.
I've joked about a million times, like, oh, I'm a 400-pound man behind an avatar. Like, it's funny. Like, who gives a f? I feel like just takes himself way too seriously.
Speaking of self-deprecation, I mean, you guys, come on. I'm already a VTuber. The bar doesn't get any lower in terms of where I am in life. It honestly doesn't get any lower, alright? I didn't even have this self-respect to come up with like a better model or with like an imaginative model. This is it, guys. It doesn't get any lower than this.
The most popular streamers, every single one that I can name that are at the top with Twitch with Hasan, every single one of them at least like makes jokes about their appearance.
Self-deprecates. He doesn't do that because his self-worth is tied to his looks. Or tied to whatever he thinks that, makes him popular, or, what makes him, he thinks he is, as high as of a person as he is. I don't know how to describe it.
And Aspen talks about how he's bald and doesn't have any teeth. He leaves himself so exposed to being made fun of, and then he wonders why everybody makes fun of him. Like, just join in. It's part of being a human being.
Honestly, good luck, dude.
Thanks.
Wait, Crash, now you like to wipe the drool off his mouth.
People should.
He's like frothing.
You're frothing at the mouth like a bulldog.
Alright, so then we got one of these Hasan orbiters. It's a former booby streamer. This is Casey-tron.
Oh my god, I cannot stand this girl. This Shoe0nHead girl, pick me woman.
Shoe0nHead and her dumb audience.
Her dumb audience of incels. Like, I don't know. It's like Shoe0nHead, if you like care so much about these incels, go one.
This is such a self-report for being a retarded whore. Like, I love the implication too that like Casey-tron thinks the only way you can truly care about men is if you have sex with them. Does this thought process just come free with not having a father figure? Do I have to have unresolved daddy issues to comprehend this?
Is that problematic for me to say?
Yeah, the whole daddy issue thing, that produced this generation of men and women, it's all men's fault, right? If they were better fathers, if they actually stayed, if they actually took responsibilities, we wouldn't have a generation of men and the women that thinks like this or acts like this.
No, it's just retarded.
Like, prove you care so much about these incels and their inability to get one. Oh, wait.
The most basic insult, right? The whole thing has lost its meaning, so they just go after the easiest or the most basic insult, which is incel, which is chud. That's it.
Hey, you won't, because you're just grifting to them. Like, you don't even want to get with them either, but you'll condemn other women for not wanting to who you don't want to Okay.
When did I ever condemn women for not wanting to people? What is it? Hat on foot again? Hat on
Like, where did that come from?
Foot making YouTube videos from Earth 2 about how women owe men sex. What
She's
the fuck
really
is she
fantasizing?
Why is everything sex with these people too? Like, everything is sex. You talk about the human desire to like create a family and have a legacy, and they're like, sorry you can't get laid, incel. Sorry you can't get pussy.
What?
Says the chick that sits in her room all day and smokes weed until she's numb.
People. Are you being serious? Dog, what are you...
If you look up the dangers of smoking marijuana...
So it's sort of, that's... Well, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are.
Marijuana in like a Kids Dare pamphlet, there's just a picture of Casey-tron's face.
Your
I've never actually even heard of her before this whole thing.
Happily married and have a child, but because some fat retard on Twitter thinks you're a grifter, you're gonna need to a bunch of random men to prove them wrong. What do you just have to do? Like a weekly raffle, pull a random inside of how do you verify that one of your people
number 20?
Yeah.
I stand by what I said. Shoe0nHead should be thanking me for giving her and her incel following. Say it again, award! Say it again!
Incel! It's like a parrot, man.
What? Incel!
You know Jafar from Disney?
Hasan is Jafar. And
Yeah.
Incel! Incel! And he's like, good girl, yes.
He's definitely gonna lose some sleep over this.
Giving her a cracker.
Yeah, here's your cracker.
So once again, people in his chat brought up my video. He has not responded to it. He has not made a single point. Called me emo, called me irrelevant, you know, but he didn't call me wrong. Notice that.
I mean, if she was so irrelevant, why is he crashing out?
They never call you wrong.
They call you emo, but they'll never call you wrong.
Did you see what Shoe0nHead responded on Twitter? No.
What's going on?
Also, what? Who cares?
Apparently he does!
Me.
Apparently he does! Because if he didn't care, we wouldn't be doing this. Apparently he does. It's like when people comment on something online, I don't care. Then why are you here? Why did you have to comment that you don't care? Like one of the weirdest things I've seen people do online, you know, they shout, I don't care. And then they comment and I don't care about this. Then why are you here? Like I find the whole thing so questionable.
Who cares? Bro, the fake laugh. What is going on?
What are you guys talking about, man?
What are you guys talking about?
Bro, I'm literally over here talking about how I'm doing a rally with someone who's running in Philadelphia.
I'm out here doing the revolution, okay? Like, that's cute, Hasan. That's adorable.
He's not.
Apparently, he's so concerned about, you know, he's trying to do this whole self-important thing, or he's trying to actually, you know, hype it up that, you know, what he's doing is so much more important than what these girls are doing. That, you know, I'm here in a rally in Philadelphia or something, which is way more important than, you know, reacting to these girls or what these girls are doing. But apparently it is affecting him. Apparently it does. Hurt, I guess. And yeah, you can literally just, you know, smell the insecurity from a mile away.
A politician, man. The majority of the people that know your name only ever heard of you because you electrocuted your dog live on the street.
Kaya, please just just stop.
Dog shocker!
Does he not understand that 95% of his fan base are terminally online Redditors? Like, they don't give a fuck about your rally, bro, in the background over here. They want you to call Shoe0nHead a Nazi to validate their hatred and their feelings.
Whatever the Shoe0nHead said.
Again. No, you're joking. Stop.
Hasan is pissed because, like, he's finally out doing something in the real world, and the only thing people care about, the only thing people are talking about in regards to him online right now is this. And you know what? To be, like, completely fair, which is something these people...
Yeah, he's definitely not sleeping at night. He's definitely losing sleep over this.
People would never do for me. This was a better response than his first response. He's basically just like, I don't care. I'm busy doing, like, real things in the real world.
I don't care.
Fair enough. Understandable. Have a nice day. But then, then he says this.
Talk to me when we got the wiki feed ratings up for Shoe0nHead. Okay, what's her wiki feed looking like? Okay,
So see now, that's why I said you could, like, smell the insecurity from this guy. Like, look at my ratings compared to her ratings.
What is going on? Did I listen to what that woman said? No, absolutely not. Let me know if I can see her feet, though.
What?
Honestly.
Wait. Oh yeah, it's wiki feed. See, look, does she even have her feet online like I do?
Would be Giga Chat if it came from anyone funny or likable.
Like, if the chatter didn't even bring it up, why did you bring up Wiki feed.
I know. By the way, if you guys don't know, WikiFeed is a website where people upload pictures of like celebrities' feet. Let's look up Hasan's foot.
Oh my, no way. He's
No,
got
no, we don't have to do that.
Wait.
My God.
I have a higher feet score than Hasan.
Wait, what?
Hasan, is this what this is about?
He's mad?
He's been foot mogged.
By the way, never addressed any.
So she has a higher rating. Interesting.
Anything you said, never even attempted to refute a point you
No.
made. Just starts going on about like wiki feet.
If I sold feet pics, if I sold
Like, where did that come from?
pictures of my feet, would he use this as an insult? No, because he's Mr. Sex Positive, Mr. Sex Work is Real Work, Mr. Brothel Boy.
Work, yeah. I'm making a difference, unlike Shoe and her stupid video. Also, did you know she's stupid?
She's stupid. Don't go watch the video. Don't go watch it, guys. She's stupid.
Also, her feet are kind of nice looking.
The craziest part about all of this was after his crash out and like after everyone was making fun of him, he gets on Twitter and he's like,
I just got the title for this video. 2 girls, 1 Hasan.
Yet to watch any of her content. Excuse me? So what the f are you basing all of this on? How am I stupid? How do I change my politics? How am I just an emo girl that men fap to? Either A, he's lying and he has seen my content, or B, he's just blindly repeating things he's seen other people say about me. Either way, it's pathetic. He's stuck between wanting to be above it all. Ugh, I don't even know who that is. I'm out here doing the revolution and wanting to tear me down. But he can't do both. So as it stands right now,
So he's trying to take pot shots from his pedestal or from his high horse, and the horse ain't that high.
He's saying is that he has literally never heard me speak. He just looked at me and went, "Woman online must be a whore." Which honestly, not a bad guess.
People should be more embarrassed, okay? What happened to shame?
Oh, wait. I find it incredibly ironic that the guy who used chain lightning on his dog live on stream in front of thousands of people and then lied about it and gaslit everybody thinks that anyone else needs to be embarrassed about anything. Like, you've spent your entire career, the better part of a decade plus, being a political commentator, but the only thing that the majority of the internet knows you for is zapping your dog for stepping off its 4 square foot cot that you've designated for it. That's your legacy, Hasan.
Shock my dog.
He's definitely losing sleep over this one.
Can't stop, yeah.
Like, obviously, he watched the video and something in it really had him rattled. Like, was it the brothel thing? Was it the clock meme? Because if it was the clock meme, that was a joke, okay? We're the same age, Hasan. It is not too late. This is all not that serious. I just thought it was really funny and everybody was asking for a response video. So there's your response video.
Here we go.
I also just want to make it clear that if he responds, I will not be responding back unless it's something absolutely insane that requires a response. I refuse to get caught in the Hasan Piker content loop. I will leave that to the professional Hasan Piker farmers. There are people who have made diabolical wealth off of farming this guy, okay? I am but a humble culture war farmer. I'm but a humble gender war farmer. And my crops are dying. I must get back to them. They're calling him the corniest man alive. The final boss of performative male feminism. The human Brian Griffin. This is like when like a hot girl has like a video game.
Wait, that was the human Brian Griffin, alright. That was new. I'm gonna steal that one.
Controller and she's like licking it. She's like,
yes, or like with the cat ears, the little headset with the cat ears.
Like,
I love that there's not just one picture, it's 2 in different shots. So like, it's like, dude, can you just take a picture of me like holding it and then like putting it down on my lap,
solemnly looking out the window?
My dog is literally just sitting next to me, staring at me. He knows I'm talking about Hasan. He knows, Kaya, I will save you.
Okay, Alana, thank you for joining me. You made it less painful to watch this, okay? I'm glad you were with me for this. Plug your stuff for everybody watching.
Follow me on Twitter, on Smugalana. Follow me on Twitch. I
Yes,
go
we
live 5
do.
days a week. Join my Discord. Lots of really nice people to hang out in there. Absolute pleasure, Kami Mommy. Emo girl with the feet.
Yes. If you like this video, please subscribe, and if you can, donate to my
we
Patreon.
do.
Link
You
down
know
below.
what to do,
I'm going to
guys.
start doing live streams for Patreon members only. That should be a lot of fun, and I will see you guys next time with a
Right. Anyways, thank you for the likes, you guys. Bye!